Thanks again for checking out the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. Head on over to codingfanatic.com and join our mailing list for weekly updates on Android tutorials, career advice, and more. So once again, head on over to codingfanatic.com and thanks for your support. Welcome back. This week, I want to go over a bug fix I found in a project I'm working on. So the main issue was that when I would try to start a new activity, it would crash the application. And I was able to figure out how to not only how to find the solution, but how to apply it as well using the debugger in the Android Studio application. So let's head on over to our app so I can show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so here I am with the application, and I install on my device, and it says click here to start the scavenger hunt. So I click on the option and the app crashes. That's the issue. That's it. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went back through my code just to make sure everything worked out. Now I have full screen this. So here in the code you can see we have a text view in our application. And it says click here to start the scavenger hunt. Now I created a text view object in the main activity class, and I gave it the ID used in the layout, and I set an on-click listener that when you click on it, it starts a new activity using the riddles class. I have the riddles.java file here. Go away. I have this here. This is the bare bones skeleton code for a new activity. It extends app compat activity. It sets content view using the layout that I designed. There shouldn't be any difficulty whatsoever. In fact, just to double check it, I went to the layout for the riddles activity, and I added text that it's just a standard text view that says it works. So this is my confirmation so that when it does actually work, it should appear on screen. But every time I click on the option, the app crashes. And I wasn't really sure what to do from here. So since I don't find any errors in my code, I haven't found anything, I decided to use the debug app option here in Android Studio. All right, so I click on the debug app. Okay, now the app is restarted, and when I click on the debug area here, you can see the console appear, and it is going to track any changes that are made in the application. All right, so when I click here to start the scavenger hunt, the app crashes, and here we can see we get Android runtime fatal exception main, and it says that there is an activity not found exception, unable to find explicit activity class, and it gives the name of riddles, which is the file which I showed earlier here. However, everything here appears to be normal. So I wasn't sure what the problem was, because like I said, this is all the standard basic boilerplate code for showing an activity. So what exactly was the issue? Well, as I continue to read on, it says here, have you declared this activity in your Android manifest.xml? A good question indeed. And I can assure you that I am 100% certain that I did not include that activity. So here we only have the main activity here in the Android XML. So silly me, I completely forgot about this step. So here we just say activity, Android name equals, we say dot riddles, and we save it. Come back to Android Studio, and we will reinstall the application now that we've made our change. And activity must be, I forgot to close the tag. Okay, so now we come back to Android Studio. Everything seems to be okay. And now when we click our text view, it works as promised. So that was how I came to that conclusion. It's funny. I was banging my head on the wall quite a bit for this one, and it's such a simple fix. You know, you'd think that I would have gotten it immediately, and I would have remembered like, oh hey, I'm supposed to add in the tags in the Android manifest, but well, I forgot. It's something that happens, you know. So let me save this here. Okay. Another thing I'm going to add here is we're going to say Android parent activity name. You got it. Main activity. And let's stop and restart the application. So now that I've added the parent activity name tag, when I open this, the riddles activity, I should be able to return to the main menu using the back arrow in the action bar. So that's it. That was my fix for this bug. I again, it was a, and well, to emphasize the importance of the debug feature, what you have to understand is it checks to see what happens while your application is running. So if you yourself go into your code like I did, and you don't find any errors, then you're gonna wonder, well, what went wrong. And I didn't find any bugs. I didn't find any errors. The app compiled with no issue. So on that side of things, it appeared as though the application was 100% okay. It should have worked, but by using the debugger, I'm able to isolate the issue that was causing this bug in the first place and get a better idea of how to fix it. So that it's more than just writing code, is more than just knowing how to read the code, but also understanding the tools that come along with your IDE or how to use your debugger and things of that nature. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. You can go ahead over to codingfanatic.com and join my mailing list so that you will get immediate updates when I post project updates, tutorials, career advice, articles, and more, especially content like this. Don't forget to to comment if you have any questions. If you need to reach out, you can feel free to reach out to me on here, and subscribe so that you can get updates whenever I add new videos to my YouTube channel each week. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. This is your host, Richard Clark, signing out, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.